Alright folks, buckle up for this wild ride through the latest saga in the world of sports and entertainment. And today we got a real odd matchup. We have a ex-NFL superstar, Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson versus Harlem's own Cameron, the rap legend. And I need y'all to bear with me. I'ma put y'all on game because this drama actually started from Ocho Cinco talking about his 3-inch slong. Yes, you got me right. He was saying how he was less fortunate and he wasn't blessed with the package. And somehow that ended with Cameron saying, nigga, I don't like you. Now we all know Ocho Cinco is a troll. We knew that from when he used to score touchdowns and propose to the cheerleaders, when he used to wear the gold Hall of Fame jacket, and when he used to do his line dance. So we know that that man has never been taken serious his whole entire life. So when I saw a clip of Ocho Cinco going viral when he was explaining to Stephen A. Smith on his podcast how he lost his virginity, and he said that he was balls deep in a young woman, and she said, ooh, Ocho, deeper, deeper, and he said he ran out of inches. I knew he had to be trolling. He went on to say that led him into perfecting his craft in the bedroom, and that he ended up getting a male surgery enhancement, and he went from 3 to 11 inches.
Where we were in action, and she said in my ear, go deeper. Stay with me now. And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee.
You do understand the cameras are rolling. Who you are now,
yeah, completely different.
Is manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know, and I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that it's just something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show. So why can't we? Why can't we? I want to feel better about myself.
How long was the surgery, man?
It took about 15 minutes.
Surgery was 15 minutes?
Yeah, only $8,000.
Excuse me?
Only $8,000. So I went from 3 to 11 inches like this.
So you just gonna tell the world you were 3 inches? I didn't ask you that question. You know?
I know.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm just trying to get better context on where I was to where I am now.
How the hell could that happen in 15 minutes? It got me curious now, and I don't have that problem.
I don't understand.
But how did that happen in 15 minutes?
I don't understand technology. I don't know how that works. I just know from the time I went in, anesthesia, I was asleep, I woke up, looked, wow, that was it.
Did you tell your lady you had this enhanced surgery?
Yeah, I told her. Because I
love
when
how
I
did
meet
she feel about it being a manufactured thing as opposed to a naturally born DNA kind of thing?
Well, listen, I don't say anything about other women that change their DNA that they're born with. They like to enhance themselves as well, you know, and so she understood.
Do you have any issue with a woman who chooses to enhance?
No. Whatever you need to do to feel better about yourself, more aesthetically pleasing to the eye, I'm all for it.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, you sure?
I don't. I mean, that's not what I'm with. Right. But I don't have a problem with it as long as it's done right. Right. It has to be done right. If you're gonna pay money and have yourself enhanced in any way, you understand? You gotta do it right. Don't waste the time and the energy if you're gonna do it wrong.
The best place to do it is in Houston.
How come you didn't do it in Miami?
Huh?
How come you doing it in Miami? Miami or what?
No, the guy in Houston, he's A1, A plus. Yes, sir.
Now that went about gold on Twitter. It didn't go platinum, but it was viral enough. Viral enough because he's an athlete that it got picked up, and they asked Cameron and Mace about it on It Is What It Is podcast because, hey, sometimes you gotta talk about certain things to get the algorithm popping. When asked about it, rapper Cameron seemed to have a personal response. He seemed like he had some animosity on his chest because the first thing he said was freaky ass niggas need to keep their ass inside.
Men in general, should they be judged for having surgical enhancements to feel better about themselves and their manhood?
I'm gonna let Cam answer that first.
Freaky ass niggas need to keep their ass inside, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what they need to do, man. Fuck is you telling another grown man about you getting your tool piece a little bigger, man?
What the F is you doing telling another grown man about you getting your tool piece a little bigger, man? I was a little taken aback from the hostility of his answer because everybody knows Ocho Cinco was trolling if you look at the clip. But there are people who really can't take a joke sometimes, so I'm like, maybe Cameron just tripping a little bit. What's behind this? And he would keep on rambling and let us know the backstory between him and Ocho Cinco. Well, it looks like it's just a one-way street, to be honest. Cameron would go on to dive into his past grievances, accusing Ocho Cinco of undermining his show from the start. He said, I don't really fuck with Chad Ochocinco, to be honest, man. He alright, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning.
I don't really fuck with Chad Ochocinco, to be totally honest with you. He alright, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning.
Okay, now we cooking. Now we going somewhere. Let us know, Cam, what's your problem? What is your problem? Cameron recounted how Ocho Cinco allegedly claimed he was taking Cam's spot, quote unquote, to which Cameron retorted, why the F you gotta take my spot, nigga? And I said, I actually remember Ocho Cinco tweeting that, but I didn't take that as a hater tweet. I thought he was saying, hey, this is like some Control Kendrick shit, man. Like, I'm trying to outdo everybody in my field. And I thought that it should have been an honor at the time for Cameron and Mace, who are rappers, stepping into the media sports world, being recognized by NFL legend. And I thought that he took that a little emotional wise.
We started the show. We was doing very well. It was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the fuck you gotta take my spot, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? You been a football player your whole life, nigga. Now because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months, 3 months. But that's how much of an impact that I had that bitch ass nigga felt threatened, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Maybe I'm tripping because Cam came and said another account of things that he was upset about. So Cameron also shared an attempt to collaborate with Ocho Cinco the same way he did Mark Jackson, O.J. Simpson, Michael Irvin. So he said that he offered Ocho a position over the phone, and Ocho said, man, I need you to get with my agent, get with my people, and we can discuss things like that. Well, Cam didn't take that too well, guys.
Then after that, we tried to call him. Shout out to my nigga Bub. My nigga Bub knows some niggas he know. I tried to give him a job. He like, yo, talk to my agent. I said, I'm talking to you now. What the I don't do business like that. I talk to my agent. See, you so dumb you can't even speak for yourself, stupid motherfucker. I tried to offer you more paper than you probably get now. Ask Mark Jackson how he got paid. Ask Mike Irvin how much he got paid. Ask them niggas if they was living lovely off the checks me and Murder was sending them niggas. Ask them. I bet you ain't getting paid the money that Mark Jackson and Mike Irvin got paid working with us. I don't know this for a fact, but ask Mike Irvin and ask Mark Jackson if they get paid lovely. And if I threaten niggas like you, this is why you going to do the shit you doing. Fucking telling Stephen A about getting your piece bigger? Yo, I don't like you, nigga. I don't like you. I don't like your your whole style is bitch made, nigga, and I don't fuck with you. Try to give you a job, and then you go and suck the nigga Shannon off. Ooh, Shannon, why you go suck him off? For what? Pause. I came to you first. Oh, my agent handles anything. You dumb motherfucker. Your agent probably robbing you, probably not as much well off as as niggas think you are. And if you still need a job, I ain't hiring no more. You better hope that nigga Shannon keep you with him, nigga. I don't like you hating on me for no motherfucking reason from the jump. Fuck you.
Damn.
Wow. What a statement.
Ocho Cinco would come back later that night on Nightcap with Shannon Sharpe, and he seemed puzzled by the hostility, explaining, I'm not sure how that was taken as hate when all you had to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space.
Listen, Cam has some stuff to say, and I had to think about it, and I had to listen to it and think about some stuff that was brought up from 2 years ago where I said, Cam, you my mans, and I'm coming for your spot. Now, I'm not sure how that's taken as hate when all you have to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space.
And in regards to the business approach, Ocho Cinco defended his professionalism, noting that even Shannon Sharpe contacted his agent to get him on Nightcap. He suggested that Cameron might have misunderstood his intentions, leading to an unnecessary feud.
Now, he said, he asked me to come join them, to do something with them. And I told him, okay, you got to check with my people. You got to reach out to my people who, when it was time for me to work with you, what did I ask you to do? Reach out to who?
I talked to Doug.
You talked to Doug. So boom, we did, like that. Right. That's the way I handle business. I don't run nothing through me. So I guess that was seen as a sign of disrespect because I chose to come over here with you. Boom. Okay. Now, we brought up the issue with he talking about money and bags and how much you pay guest feature, how much we pay our guest features. Buddy, I ain't no guest feature. Boy, I'm the main attraction. What is you talking about? I always been the main attraction. There's a difference. In your lane, you do what you do. I'm in completely different lanes and completely different rooms from you, despite me always playing around and joking. It's different. For one, you wouldn't have been able to afford me to begin with. Let's start there. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I think because I do everything in an entertaining, fun, laughing way, you kind of forget and don't really understand what's being done over here and how special what we have is. And that's no disrespect to them, because I like they show. I love It Is What It Is, because it's different than what we do. Mm-hmm. Their views, they got some high ones, but it's mainly about going at people and jigging at people, Over here, it's about having fun, entertaining, and the stories. Yeah. Completely different. Two different shows. I love them though. Yeah. Then, Cam, he's a Harlem dude. I've been to Harlem. My face is clean in Harlem. Most of the time, those that I know from Harlem, they don't act like that. You get a little emotional for nothing, especially about stuff.
That allegedly happened 2 years ago. 2
years ago, and it was a sign of respect because I see you as the standard of what it is to be the best at in this space.
Right.
Then the Stephen A thing. You talk about weird and you don't like my vibes. Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. It's a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious. So then now you're getting personal with the words and the talking. I post my location where I'm at every day. What you tell me to stop doing? Stop catching rides from the airport, right?
Yep.
Everybody know where I am every single day, no matter what city I travel to. I'm outside all the time. If it was really an issue, or you really didn't like me, and it was a problem, I'm easy to find, especially in Miami. If I'm not mistaken, you be here. Y'all film here if I'm not mistaken. I show everybody respect, I show everybody love. What's one problem that you've always gotten on me about doing a show like this? I don't do enough what? When it comes to talk about players.
Yeah, you don't critique enough.
I don't critique enough because I'm always showing love. I'm always showing respect no matter what. I never get out of line with nobody.
Right.
But the words that were displayed as if it's a personal issue. Now, if it's a personal issue, which I've never had with anybody because I always show everybody love and respect, I'm easy to find because I'm outside. Always. In Harlem too. That's your stomping grounds, right? I be at Ricardo's all the time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be in New York Monday, and I'm gonna be at Ricardo's at 5 o'clock, to be exact. But it's always love, no, never disrespect, and that's it. And I love you. And I love you, unless you want to go another route.
Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I think Cameron is 100% wrong in this situation. I think that he responded emotionally, and I think that he's been holding this heavy on his heart. But we finna get into all of that, man. Let's talk about it, man. What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy, BigJusLaFlare.
It's him.
Yeah, welcome to the TheLaFlareLounge with it. And, man, this is... I wouldn't say it's egos clashing, but it's just really one ego that's crashing out. Yeah, Cameron, I feel like you crashing out about nothing. I really think that you being emotional. Now, I thought that Harlem niggas was competitive. I thought you understood that competitive nature that the hood niggas come from. Because we know Chad Ochocinco from the ghetto and he's an athlete. You a rapper. Rappers is in competition as well. I thought y'all had a competitive nature, but you're coming off a little sensitive, my boy. I can't even hold you. Because let's talk about the first complaint, man. I don't know if you understand Chad Ochocinco's humor, right? I don't see how you don't, being that probably in the era that you were in your prime rapping, he was in the era of playing football in the era of his prime. So you probably know about him. That's why you was offering him a job in the first place, because you know his personality. So in actuality, you let your emotional experience that you had with him, that you had a disdain for, navigate into your show. And it made you go out and spew things that really, when we look at it, it just came off that you were being emotional and you lacked communication and you lacked reasoning, you lacked logic. You just kind of jumped out the window on that one, Cam. Come on, man. Y'all think this man really had an 8-inch enhancement. So I think that you used that as a reason to really go off on him, because we do know that is the premise of y'all's show. It seems like you talk about sports, but you use your rap aspects. You like to go back and forth and beef with other entertainers as a way of y'all getting views, which I understand and I ain't knocking it, but the truth is the truth. It is what it is. And what really threw me off is you saying you didn't understand when he said, I'm coming for your spot. I think you took that too offensively, my boy. Anybody that's ever been into the shit talking business, which you have, that's what you do. Anybody who knows anything about anything, that's the truth. That's how we talk. You know our culture, man. Nigga, I'm coming for your spot. Nigga, I'm da. Why are you taking it so literal? You're taking it too literal. I got a person at my job right now. If you tell him, man, I want to do what you do, that nigga gonna act like that. But he ain't one of us. You a brother. You part of this culture, man. You know you come from Harlem, nigga. You know you talk shit. We done seen you talk shit about many of people. So it's no need to get sensitive. It seems like you just let everything just compile. Then you get mad because he says, hey, I get it. I appreciate the offer. Let's talk with my agent. What's wrong with that? That's how we do business. That's how people do business. You have to respect that. That's how he chooses to handle his business. I guarantee you, if you call Lucien Grange and said, hey, I got a proposal for you. I want to do this. While you're on the phone with him, you could be on FaceTime with him and he'll say, hey, well, you know what? Talk to my team, talk to my people, and we'll figure it out. I guarantee you wouldn't bat an eye. We only do that with our people. I get the frustration of I'm right here with you, but you don't know what his day endeavors. You don't know what his day entails. You don't know what he has to do. So for you to get mad at him when we know you ain't gonna get mad at the Jewish man, you ain't gonna get mad at the white man, you ain't gonna get mad at the Pakistani man, you're gonna get mad at other people. That's where I have a problem with it. Because we only do this with our own people. When you do other business, Cam, I heard you own different little fast food restaurants, a whole bunch of businesses in Florida. Is every business move just strictly you made just off of, hey, let me talk to you real quick? So why do you hold us to a different standard? See, you was looking for the homie way of conducting business. And that's not what it is. And I really don't think you took what he said as serious until he told you you felt played and he told you to get with his people. Because you wouldn't have never asked him for a position or proposed him to be on the show if you would have took that literal and you felt like he was coming for your spot. So I think that you are actually just a little bitter. Yeah, you coming off like one of them bitter baby mamas, my boy. Cameron, get it together, man. That's not how men are supposed to act. I don't think that Ocho Cinco was wrong for how he responded to you. I see you said something earlier today, and I seen Stat Baby instigating it. You didn't see the response, and Stat Baby, and this is why they say women are the causes of issues. The way that she explained it to you was very improper. And now you're ready to continue the back and forth. And you brought up the fact that he's had a domestic violence case. Listen, people started seeing the Evelyn girl. They started seeing her character. We ain't saying it's right that he hit her, that he did what he did, but people make mistakes in their lives. So I'm pretty sure when you get on your show, when you talk about somebody like a Chris Brown, you've never brought up their domestic disputes. So don't be that guy that's just, you had OJ on your show, nigga. You had OJ on your show before he died. He was a person on your show. So stop acting like your morality level is that much different. He allegedly killed his wife or had something to do with it. He trolled after he got not guilty, made a book about it, basically saying, if I did it, this how I would have did it. Michael Irvin, he was an ex-junkie, my nigga. So let's not act like this because you're upset. All you had to do was sit down and have a conversation with this man and things could have got understood. But yet, you decide to get on your show, say what you say, and now we're here. So y'all let me know how y'all think, man. Is Cameron wrong or is Ocho Cinco wrong? He said, hey, I'm going to be at Ricardo's in Harlem on Friday, 10 o'clock. What's happening? I bet you Cam won't show up. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom. BigJusLaFlare.
It's him.